Hey, thanks for coming back. We hope you have enjoyed what we're doing. We're at Social Media Marketing World. It is ridiculously beautiful. So I am really sorry if you're in a place that's not. But just come to San Diego because this place is gorgeous. Man, I love it. We just went to our third or fourth session of today?
Third, I think.
Third session?
Yeah.
And interestingly, we all saw people with the last name of Johnson or Johnston. So you saw
Brian G. Johnson.
I saw Matt Johnson, Media Matt Johnston, and you saw
Shalene and Brock Johnson.
4 Johnsons.
Crazy.
There you go. All right. Your person was talking about the YouTube algorithm.
How to trigger the YouTube algorithm to drive massive views. So yeah, it was very interesting. It made me think a lot about our content that we have and like some new content ideas actually while I was sitting there for us.
For
ASMM.
Nice. For our podcast or for something else?
No, just for ASMM in general, I think.
Okay.
But then it could lead to what? See, this is the rabbit hole that I go down, right? Like I'm very we could do this, and then we could do this.
But that's sort of the repurposing idea, right?
Yes,
that you can
and
do.
that's exactly what my idea is. It's repurposing, but I'm not going to say anything because
we'll talk about it.
I don't want to say and then we're going to do something, and then I'm not going to, and then I don't end up doing it. But I will. But I do have the idea. It was really talking about just different things like engagement metrics that you should be looking at, like how long your video should be, thinking about your audience, and then I took a lot of notes. The number one thing that he said not to do is to end your video with what did he call it? Ending language. Not say thanks for watching, and not to say I hope you found this helpful, but just to keep talking, because then you end your video with like, oh, and you should watch this video, and then have that link so that it automatically goes up, so that they don't have time to like disengage, so they just go into the next thing.
Interesting. I'd like to see how people. Did he give you examples?
He did.
Examples?
No, he did not show us examples, but he did talk about it. It was like some cooking thing, and then he's like, oh yeah, and then at the end you talk about some barbecue rub, and watch this video on barbecue rub.
Interesting.
So I'm like,
I
want
feel
to
like that's not very Southern of me. It seems like you have to say goodbye.
You mean like it's rude?
It's rude. It's rude.
It's YouTube. It's not live.
Anyway, hey, actually, I have a story to tell you guys. I was going in between here. I was going down to take our food back and put it in the fridge and grab my sunglasses. And I was going down the escalator with Pat, son.
Oh.
And I was like, hey, since I saw you last time, which was 2 years ago, I started a podcast. I said, I've actually started 2 podcasts since I started selling you last time. And I'm about to start a 3rd one. But I said, the first one was by accident. And he says, oh, you accidentally plugged in the mic and accidentally started talking. So I don't think he was very impressed with me. But he should have been. But it was really funny to run into him. I was like, anyway, I just thought it was funny to run into him and start telling him about the podcast. All right, so what did you learn?
Rapid Instagram growth. These people are growing Instagrams like crazy, but it was the same hack with the bio. So if the bio, that was one.
Well, say what the hack was again, because people might not have watched the last one.
They should tune in and watch the last one. We're not going to talk about that. You got to watch the previous one.
Okay, I am the boss. Wait a minute, I am the boss. Go ahead and say what the last one.
Well, no, you got to hook them. But the number one type of engagement on Instagram, what do you think it is? It's the sharing, and they have channels who just share other people's content in their niche.
Yes, I know.
And that's what's building, because it's like, because you become an expert in that.
Yep, I did know that. I did. All right, go back and say what the thing is, because
you have to optimize your bio, and I will share all the details because it's line by line. You only have 150 characters.
So I think you should do a video specifically on that bit of information. We can do it together if you're not comfortable doing it.
I can do it fine. I just can't do it right now because I'm not prepared. I was sitting in somebody else's presentation.
That's all right. All right. And I, you know that thing where Mama says, you can't say anything nice.
Don't say nothing at all. Thumper says it. Thumper's
I know. So, let me think of something nice. Yeah. Well, okay. He did say this. He said, think about how where your people are on the being aware of the problem. So do they even know they're having a problem? And then do they know the solution? Where are they on that scale? Because what you create really matters. So if they don't know that their water is polluted, then they're not coming to you for a solution. And when you say, I have a solution to this problem, they don't know you've got the problem in the first place. So that was kind of interesting. I think most of us know that. I actually got the sense that maybe he wasn't as prepared for this as he might have been. But I don't know. I had a hard time with this one.
Well, you're not going to connect.
To every
You're not going to
person.
connect with everybody.
Yeah, and he seemed like a very nice guy, and I just, that's what I said. You can't say anything nice. He's a very nice guy. How about that?
I feel like you're saying that. You should just not even say that.
Well, okay. What is my number one
I know.
core value?
I know. Authenticity.
Authenticity. So, if you have an ugly baby, don't show them to me.
Bring them to me. I always say that.
I'll still
No
say
such
they're
thing.
little. All right, guys. We have, what's our next one?
Good question.
I totally didn't look, and I was looking when you walked up, and then I stopped looking.
Okay. Next one is that 245?
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm going to becoming a data-driven marketer. Your key to success. Again, more data. You're going to how to accelerate your TikTok growth with dancing or trends. Good
Yes.
luck with that one. And then Whitney gets to choose how to use social to build your audience, or an audience of buyers, or YouTube ads. Well,
Yeah, I'm guessing you're
Good
doing
luck
the
with
first
that.
one. Or you can go to one of ours.
Yeah.
Actually, I will say this. Go and follow me, and it's not a porn name. They said
Oh
that
my
it sounds like a porn name. I'm just saying. And does social. Because guess what? I do social. It's what I do. And I am social. So go over and follow me on TikTok if you would like to do that. It's interesting. I'm having a good time trying it. I did one in between these meetings. And it was on the fact that I was walking. And so I'm interested in seeing how this works. I'm glad I'm going into another one, but I'm specifically, since in the last video we talked about TikTok and how everybody's like, go and look what's trending and copy that. And I'm like, I think that's boring. To
oh, I
copy
didn't
trends.
see the without dancing.
Without
I said
dancing.
we. I'm pretty sure I said with dancing.
Oh yeah, without dancing. All right. So we are going to do that. We'll be back here at 3:30, and then we have 2 more after that. Gosh, it's a long day. Maybe I need a nap. See you later.